So I guess 18-year-olds now are getting rich finding dead people and selling their houses to hedge funds.
Over 500,000 of you watched that video, and now you want to know how to do the exact same thing. Well, today I'm going to teach you how to bring in checks. You could be living anywhere in the world and you're going to be making money like this. If you're new to this channel, my name is Maximilian Deer and I teach you how to wholesale real estate. How to find properties, get them under contract, and then sell the contracts to rich investors like hedge funds. I make hundreds of thousands of dollars a year wholesaling real estate, and from the bottom of my heart, I truly believe that wholesaling real estate is your path to financial freedom, because you can be doing it from anywhere in the world, 100% virtually. You don't need a real estate license. You don't need any education except for, this YouTube channel. So make sure to subscribe. And the thing is, you don't need any money to get started. The only thing you need is to find dead people. What? As wholesalers, our mission is simple. We need to find properties for investors at under market value. These houses tend to be pretty ugly, tend to be fixer-uppers, but where do we find these deals? Well, when you really think about it, there's a lot of old people out there who don't tend to take great care of their properties. They're just too old to be working on them, and then once they pass away, oftentimes their kids don't want the house. The kids just want to sell these houses, and they're happy to just sell them cheap. They just want them gone. They just want the cash. So you just need to pull a list of probates. It's another name for dead people. You need to get their family's contact information. Then you need to call or text them, send them an offer, and then get the property under contract. And once we have the property under contract, we can legally sell that contract to whoever we want, like a hedge fund, for as much money as we want. And all you need to do this is a cell phone and a computer, and I'm going to show you how right now. Let's do this. Go to Google and type in probate and then your local county. So I'm going to type in probate Dallas County. Click on the first link, and this is where you can pull records of dead people, because yes, this is public information and the government, they have to give it to you. The perks of being a US citizen. But don't worry, there's people in my free Discord community, which you should absolutely join, doing this from Canada, Europe, Africa, Asia. You can be doing this anywhere. From here, you just need to request the probate records, and that can get a bit tricky, but I'm going to show you a really easy way here in a second. You can either fill out a form on their website, you can just call them, or you can show up in person. And if they ask, just say that you're performing independent research. You're researching how to get rich. Here in my 100% free Discord community, I actually have a few lists. So these are what it looks like. You get a ton of information, but the thing you don't get is you don't get the phone number. And yeah, you can't get the phone number of the person because they're dead. But you can get the phone number of their relatives. But how do you do that? Well, you can go to truepeoplesearch.com, which is a free website, and you can copy paste the address into there. Search, and I know this is creepy, but they're going to give you the owner's name or the relative's name as well as their phone number. If you want to do this quicker, you can actually just upload the entire file into a skip tracing service. The process of finding phone numbers and emails is called skip tracing. But my favorite method is to actually just use an all-in-one software. You don't have to do this, but it's a lot easier. A software like xleads.com, which is $97 a month, but if you use the code 10 off, you actually get $10 off, so why not? Go back to, let's say, Dallas, Texas. And then in one click, you can pull real-time probates. These properties and these leads are about 1 to 2 weeks from being posted on the county website, which is actually really fast. And then you can just click on any of these, and it immediately gives you all of their phone numbers. So if you have absolutely no money, you can do the first way I showed you, but honestly, I recommend the second way. It's just so much faster. Because next, after we get the list and after we skip trace the list, we get the contact information, we have to reach out to them. We have to call or text them. Please do not use your cell phone. You'll get marked as spam. So if you need something free, Google Voice is great. But if you did get X leads, it actually comes with a built-in phone, and you can also text blast in there. Just go to the conversations page and you can just start texting. I'm currently sending about 100,000 texts per month. So yeah, that's how I'm making my money. But Maximilian Deer, and again, make sure to subscribe. We're almost at 10,000 subscribers and all my content is free, and I don't sell a course. I literally just produce free content for you guys because I want to teach you how to get rich wholesaling real estate. I mean, why not? But But anyways, Max, what do I say to these people when I call or I text them? What do I do? Guys, it's really genuinely very simple. Hey, John, is this John? John, my name is Max. I know I'm calling you out of the blue. John, do you have a minute? John, it was actually about that house that you have on 123 Main Street. Well, John, I work with a local real estate investor. We buy properties all cash. We buy them as is. You don't have to do any work to it. I just wanted to know if you potentially wanted to sell that house. Can I at least give you an offer on the property, John, and tell you what I would pay for it? Again, all cash offer as is. And we can buy it really fast. We'll take it right off of your hands. And if you need a probate attorney to work with because you have other brothers and sisters who want the house, I got you. I can help you handle all of that. You're interested in John? Great, John. Let me tell you what I can offer. That's it, guys. That is it. You just say that you or someone you're working with wants to buy these houses all cash. Don't worry, you don't need any cash. You'll buy them as is. The seller doesn't need to make any repairs. Again, these houses are typically ugly. And you can close fast. You'll buy it fast. And just tell them if they need any help with the probate process, with the different heirs involved, you'll help them. In reality, you're not really going to do anything. You're going to have title help them. And if you don't understand, don't worry about it. Let me show you how much you should offer. Oh my God, this coffee's good. And don't worry, here in a couple minutes, I'm going to show you how to find the hedge funds and how to actually sell these contracts to these hedge funds. I just need to drink my coffee first. Woo! What I do is I grab the address and I throw it into Google and then I click Zillow. I go to Street View, just make sure that there's nothing crazy going on. Nah, this looks like a pretty typical nice neighborhood. And then what you're going to want to do is go to for sale, move that to sold, and just see what other similar sold properties are selling for. You want to make sure the properties are nearly identical. The same bedroom count, the same bathroom count, the same garage, the same square footage. Try to find a similar year-built property nearby within half a mile and then see what that property sold for. But I want you to look not at other ugly houses. I want you to look at what beautiful fixed up houses are selling for. Personally, what I do then is plug all the numbers into wholesalecalculators.com, which are my personal calculators that I've built over the past few years. And that software is coming out soon. So if you want access to it, just make sure to subscribe. You can also RSVP on the website. Up to you. Wop, wop, wop. But a simple formula that I created is called the 90% rule. And you can do it in your head. Okay, unless you're bad at math, then you'll need a calculator. But let's just say the fixed up value of a similar house is, and we call that the ARV. The ARV is equal to, I don't know, like 400,000. Then I usually want you to grab the square footage of the house, and I typically multiply that by 30 to figure out what the repairs are. But in my 100% free Discord community, which you should join, just go to thewholesalers.com. You can get access to what I call the repair estimator. Just follow this sheet. It usually tells you pretty closely what repairs are for that property. But anyways, let's just say that repairs are 50,000 on this property. Then all I want you to do is do the 90% rule. And this is the formula, guys. ARV times 0.9 or 90% minus repairs times 2. That is typically what a hedge fund pays. And if you don't understand, don't worry about it because I created a formula based off of a decade of experience. So in this case, if you followed it appropriately, and this is not perfect, my wholesale calculators are a lot better, but this is really good, would give you a hedge fund purchase price of about $260,000. But that is not how much we're going to offer John there because we want to make money. I drank that coffee too fast. We want to make checks. So all I want you to do is figure out how much you want to make and then subtract that from your offer to John. So I would hit him with the low offer at first. Don't be scared to hit him low. Hey, John, the most I can pay for this property is, running my numbers, $220,000 would really be my upper limit. Then you got room to negotiate. $220,000 is your anchor, and then you know that $260,000 is your absolute max. Oh, okay, Max, oh my God, they said yes. They said yes, but what do I do? What do I do now? I'm gonna be releasing my very own contracts here soon, so stay tuned for that. They're insane. But you can get free contracts in my Discord. Go back to the Discord, guys, go to the contracts page. These are free contracts. Please understand, though, that there's a couple things you have to put in there. Put that sales price, but what you're gonna wanna put, guys, is an option period right here. Put like 7 days. This 7 days gives you the unrestricted right to go out and sell that contract to an investor for 7 days without bearing a lot of risk or no risk, depending on how you set up your contract. And then you can just cancel and walk away if you don't find a hedge fund buyer. That's what a lot of people don't understand. They're like, oh, Max, if I don't find a buyer, I'm gonna have to pay like $250,000. I don't have that money. No, you don't. You have an option period. And I'm not gonna go attorney mode on you guys because that shit's boring. But look at this. Seller grants buyer the unrestricted right to terminate this contract. You have the unrestricted right to terminate. You could terminate for any freaking reason. Turns out that the street name just gave you bad vibes. That's it. I'm terminating. Whatever. Okay, Max. This is great. I found a dead person. I found their relatives. We negotiated a price. I reached out to them. I called and texted them like, I'm getting this. They signed the contract. But like, how do I find a buyer and how do I get rich? Let me show you. Go back to your computer. Now you have two options. Option one is to JV or joint venture, partner with someone like me. How I make my money, guys, is not by selling a course, maybe one day. But for now, all I do is sell your wholesale deals. So you can go to maxdispo.com. Say you got a deal in, I don't know, Illinois. I do deals in all 50 states. Fill out this information. Takes like a minute. I get sent your deal and I go sell it to a hedge fund because I have a lot of hedge fund buyers. I have a lot of fix and flip buyers. I have a lot of buy and hold buyers who want your properties. And then we just split the profits. You make $10,000. I make $10,000. You go focus on getting more contracts from dead people, and I focus on getting more hedge fund buyers who want your contracts. Yin and yang. And that's how most people are operating in this space. And in my opinion, I am the best at what I do. So send your deals to me at maxdispo.com. But Max, screw your company. Don't. You should work with me. I want to find my own buyers, Max. Well, I'll give you a couple recommendations. Back in XLeads, guys, if you go to the Dispo section, go back and search up your city. Let's say Dallas, Texas. And remember, guys, use code 10OFF to get $10 off. This software is amazing. The software is now going to look for the top buyers in your area, and then you can just call and see if they want to buy your property. And what I like is that you can filter specifically for landlords. Landlords oftentimes tend to be hedge funds. But there is a better disposition software. Actually, it's very good. It's very good. But there's the ultimate best dispo software. And yes, this is called disposition. The act of selling your deals is disposition. The act of finding your deals is acquisitions. The best software, guys, is InvestorLift. All you do is go and post your property on here, and it's like Zillow for hedge funds. I post all my properties on here. And right here, you can see how much money we're planning to make on each of these deals. Some deals you're maybe going to make 5K on. Average deal, guys, you're making 10, 15K on. But then you hit a home run sometimes, especially with probates. And last year I hit 250K deals on probates. If you guys want to check out InvestorLift, make sure to use my link down below and you'll schedule a call with the team. You'll get to talk to David and the rest of the team. They know me well and they'll take good care of you. Understand, though, that this is not a cheap software and this is more for the higher level wholesaler. Again, most people are using a simple software or they're just JVing and sending their deals to someone like me. No. If you're still here and watching this video, firstly, I appreciate you. But how do we talk to these buyers? Guys, all you're going to say is that you have an off-market property that you're looking to assign to an investor and you just want to know if they're interested in the deal. If they are, then you're going to send them over one more agreement called an assignment agreement. They're going to sign it. And once they sign it, you're going to send all the paperwork into a title company that facilitates this process. Don't worry, the buyer pays for it. And in usually about 2 weeks, sometimes it may take 3 to 4, but in typically 2 weeks, and there is literally nothing stopping you from doing the same thing. The only thing stopping you, you're going to get wired your money, or you can take it in a check. And just here are some deals that I did and some wires I received. Is your mindset? I showed you how to do this for free. I showed you how to do this with even just 80 bucks a month. Guys, I gave you all the secrets. Now it's up to you to just get started. If you appreciate this video, guys, make sure to drop a like, comment down below, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.